Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone.
Wait.
He's so melted and fucked up, bro. Oh no. What the fuck is this? I wish years to try this.
Where's the
Let's give it a
OVO
try.
Where's the OVO though?
I'm ready.
Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to this amazing episode of Around the Loop. And here, you already know the scoop. So I have one of the biggest streamers out here out of Oceanside, California. And I'm telling you, if not one of the biggest, following Musty too as well. So want to shout out the one and only BEEM. So let's tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
How's it going, guys? It's my name is BEEM. Some of you may know me as Beamski. It's actually just BEEM. Beamski, just the username. So if you see me out on the streets, call me BEEM.
How many people call you Beamski in live?
Oh my gosh, I've had to like get used to it. I used to
just
hate
said
it.
myself.
I used to hate it so much, but I mean, I got used to it. Especially with music. When I was doing music, I just went by BEEM, and I only had to use Beamski because it just fit with like my Instagram. It felt like my Instagram username, and I got the ski from what was it? It was around like 2020 when everybody was saying like ski. It was like Lil Uzi Vert did what song did Lil Uzi Vert do? He did a song with Young Thug and Nav. They said ski in that one. Now can have adding ski to everything. That's when Beamski came out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's tell people, not only are you a IRL streamer, you're also an artist as well.
Yeah.
So let's tell people a little bit about your artist side first. Where can they find you if they want to tap in with your music and check you out?
You can find me everywhere. You can find me Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Amazon, everywhere music drops, you can find me there.
There we go. And so with music, like, did you? I know you didn't completely stop. It's kind of like more of a pause. I know you're still working on some things in the background. So is there any new songs coming out in the future that people can be expecting?
Honestly, no, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's okay.
There really isn't right now. For the last I started streaming like 2023, but that was when I thinking about it now, I started streaming the second I stopped making music. But I didn't stop making music. I still make music like consistently. Like if you look back on my computer right now, it's literally the studio program, Pro Tools is open. Like I love making music still, but like I was working on this project for the fattest minute for like a year, like 2 years straight. Yeah. And it was just like, it was so story driven that I kind of overthunk it too much. And I just like, it kind of took not inspiration, like, the motivation, what's the word I'm looking for?
I see.
Like, I don't know, it kind of just made me not really enjoy it as much as I did before. But I still love making music. It's just hard I feel like I expect so much. I'm very picky. That was always my biggest problem. Super picky.
No, let's talk about that because some people are like that too, and I'm like that as well. So like, let's talk a little bit about that.
I'm overly picky. I would make so many songs, and they just don't feel like, if they don't feel like a song that's like gonna bang on the radio, I'm just like, I don't want to release this. It's like just staying in the drafts. This is for me to hear. Like I just want to make like I just love music so much that I feel like good music is so hard to make that it kind of drove me crazy to like not liking making it. It was just so hard.
No, and I like the honesty because you're the first artist I've had on the show to be honest and transparent about the music side about that too. Because a lot of the artists I've had, actually almost every artist I've had, they do talk about their trials and tribulations and the come up on music and stuff. But to the point where you said it drove you mad. That's the first. And because I know there's a lot of people that are dealing with that with either it's music, videography, or whatever they're into. It either drives them mad, kind of put a pause on one thing and do the other. So with streaming, let's talk about that. What inspired you, or who inspired you to start streaming?
Dang, who inspired me to start streaming? I don't know if I could pinpoint someone exactly. I can definitely say people who, like, I guess inspired me, but not inspired me to start.
Yeah.
Like, people I just loved watching were like Aiden Ross, Los Pollos, and like Flight Reacts. Dude, oh my gosh, those I could watch those people all day, especially like 2022, 2021. That was like,
that's a whole different era. It really was.
It was. Kai Cenat too. Kai Cenat was cool for a while. I really liked Kai Cenat. But I mean, it's different paths now.
I get
but
it.
I just love the how real it felt. It felt so real, and honestly, it was cool seeing everybody come from the 2K community, the NBA 2K community, because that's honestly where all those big streamers came from, and a lot of people, some people don't know that, but all the big streamers came from 2K. AMP, that's where Kai's from. That was a 2K clan. I watched them make that. I watched Agent Zero, Duke Dennis, Phantom. They were all just 2K YouTubers. And they made AMP, and then they turned it into streaming. They got Kai in, and Aiden Ross, he was playing 2K with Bronny on stream. And then everyone just kept blowing up on stream. Los Pollos, 2K streamer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everybody was a 2K streamer. Lacey, 2K streamer. Everybody. So I loved NBA 2K. I was always playing that. That was my favorite YouTube videos to watch. So that's kind of like, I guess that's kind of where it came from, really.
I see. So I want to ask, like, for folks out there that want to get into IRL streaming, because you never know who's watching, who you're going to inspire. Because some people think, hey, I need the most top elite equipment. So let's talk a little bit about that. Is that always necessary, always having the top of the top?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's not. It's definitely not necessary. I definitely thought for the longest time, not for the longest time, every time I did a stream, IRL streams, every day I would be like, I would always complain about something little, like a small problem. And I'd be like, how could I fix this? And I would just buy something just to see if it would make the problem better. But then that would bring on another problem. So then I'd spend money to fix that problem. And then that problem also had another problem. So I'd fix that problem.
I see.
And then next thing you know, I'm walking around with a giant gimbal that's like 20 pounds. And it has like 7 different attachments just so it can do what it would normally do if it was just on a selfie stick. So guys, honestly, just get a selfie stick. The other thing I would say, maybe microphones. That might be another big investment. But even that, you don't really need the microphones. You could just start with your phone. If you just have a phone, you could just start like that.
That's what I tell people all the time, especially with the podcast. I tell the people the same thing. I tell you guys, it doesn't take much. If you got a phone, whether it's an Android, an iPhone, you're already off to a great start.
And if you're watching this, you have one.
Yeah, you have one. So you're watching this either on your iPhone, your Android, or a computer, or the TV. So it's a start. Or a tablet, y'all. I'm telling you, if you have one of those things, that's the start to everything.
Yep.
And it's just the dedication, the motivation, and to be driven to wanting this and more. And always to continue to want to strive for more and never settle for less. And what inspires me when I watch you, because I watch your streams, I watch your clips you post on YouTube and Instagram as well. And I've seen the links to that get sent as well. It baffles me, like, how it's not like a stage setup. It's not like you write your day out like, oh, I'm gonna go X, Y, and Z. You're actually out. This is real life.
Yeah.
So I want to talk a little bit about that because I've seen like the where you got into FaZe Clan.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
So getting into FaZe Clan, that was a fun moment. Honestly, from what you did say, that is true. Like honestly, like 95% of my streams, IRL streams, are really unplanned. Yeah. It's pretty much like, where are we going today?
That's kind of like that, yeah.
Just turn the camera on, let's walk around.
Exactly.
You pretty much walk maxing the whole time.
So I want to ask too, like, what are some of your most favorite places you like to go to for IRL?
IRL, I just started doing this recently, going to Oceanside for like Sunset Market.
Ooh, okay.
It was really, really packed there though, so it's a little dangerous, like it's super packed.
It is.
But I like going to Carlsbad Village sometimes at night. Carlsbad Village is pretty fun. There's always people walking around drunk. Surprisingly, I'm gonna say I'm only gonna say this as an honorable mention, but I don't think it's the best spot, and it's Gaslamp, downtown Gaslamp. A lot of people think you're gonna get the funniest clips there, which you're gonna get some good clips.
You will get good clips,
but if you're doing a live stream, you're not gonna get any viewers because when you're going to Gaslamp, what time are you going to Gaslamp? 2 in the morning, like what?
Yeah, midnight.
11, 2 in the morning. Who is watching the stream at 2 in the morning? I've gone down there a few times, bro, and nobody's watching the stream because everybody's asleep.
That's
so
true.
if you think you're gonna go stream downtown Gaslamp and you're gonna get big off that, you're not. Just if you want to go film Gaslamp like Musty Marcos, that's the plan. That's what you have to do. Gaslamp is not the spot for streaming.
No, and I like the honesty about that because it's true. Like you being honest about that. Like, yeah, who is up at 2 in the morning?
Nobody.
Not really. Not a lot of people are up that late. And if you are late, you're either coming off of work or getting out the club. Yep. something, but you're not just up for fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that and I appreciate the transparency on that because sometimes I wonder too. I'm like, shit, is there really that many people watching that late? I'm like,
No, there's
That's
nobody ever
crazy.
watching those lives, and I've seen it myself. And I know there's a lot of people, and
Mm-hmm.
if you think I'm talking about you, I'm talking about you. If you think I'm talking about you,
The truth
I'm
is-
talking about you. Gas lamp at night live streaming is not it. It's just not. Like,
So let's talk about some stories. What are some audible stories you got about the gas lamp? Like, I know there's
Okay,
some
well-
sketchy shit that's happened.
so what happened to me at Gas Lamp is I tried to be like Musty Marcos, thinking I could rizz up all these girls, and I asked, I think it was 9 girls that night for their phone number, and we didn't get any. They all laughed at me and declined. So I mean, that's pretty much Gas Lamp for you if you're not, balling out, handsome maxing, and just looking like the best man on earth, as rich AF as you can be.
Hey, I get you. Little do they know, man, they're missing out on multi-million-dollar streamer in the building, man.
Facts.
That's their problem. You know
Facts.
what's crazy though? It's like once you're rich off of this, they're all gonna think you're more sexier than a dude with a 6-pack, bro.
Yeah,
That's the crazy part. That money is gonna scream.
yeah.
Hey, but you know what? You gotta remember, man. You gotta remember what kind of king you are too. Don't get lost in that.
Facts. Yeah, don't get lost. But yeah, moral of the story still, honestly, is Gas Lamp is just not for streaming. That's not a streaming thing. It's like, but I love the Gas Lamp content. I love
Yeah.
it. But for streaming, it doesn't work. It does not work.
And so, what about like LA? Have you been out to LA to stream too?
Yeah, we actually just
was
went.
that?
We just went recently. Honestly, it was fun.
Uh-huh.
It was fun, but we didn't have anything planned that day.
Mm-hmm.
That was sometimes we kind of do have like kind of a segment planned. Like we have an idea of where we're going.
Yeah.
This time, like we were just like I kind of got surprised. Balance actually surprised me. We were supposed to do a wisdom teeth stream. I was supposed to go with him to take his wisdom teeth out.
Oh shoot!
And I get in the car, I'm all ready to go. And then he's like, Beam, I'm surprising you. We're actually going to LA. So we went to LA, but then we're going up there. He's like, so what do you want to do?
Hit you with the what do you want to do?
Yeah, and I'm like,
I don't know. We were here for your wisdom.
I don't know, bro. I was kind of excited for the wisdom teeth stream. So like, it was kind of like, it was a little weird because we kind of both didn't know what to do. I wish it was kind of planned out a little more. Like,
I get you.
We had an idea of what we were going to do. But I mean, pretty much all we did was just walk around Melrose and go to the Clout House. We did go to the Clout House, the original Clout House, but
Oh, shit.
I didn't even stream that because my phone had died because I wasn't planning on streaming for so long.
I see.
I was only planning on streaming for like an hour and a half, watching him get his wisdom teeth taken out. So I didn't bring my battery pack. I didn't bring a cool outfit. So that whole LA stream recently, I'm looking like a bum, just like unprepared, phone about to die. It was terrible. I'm not gonna lie. It was not the best LA stream. But that's what happens.
It's the honest truth, and things like that happen, man. And it's happened to me before. Whether it's like I'm recording an episode, either the episode stopped recording, my phone died, or storage is full. It's man, I can't tell you. I've missed out on some good shit before because of
Oh
that.
yeah.
I feel you.
I'm trying to think of something I've missed out on. I've definitely oh my gosh. Well, I've missed out on a lot actually. I've missed out on a lot. My biggest stream we ever did, I think that I met so many people that night. I couldn't fathom. I think I have the list still open of who I met that night. And at least 30 people, I'm pretty sure. 30 famous people. Like, as crazy as it could have been.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about that because meeting more than 5 in the same night is wild. You met 30, true?
And I got like 5% of that stream due to lag. All because it was the lag was terrible. And that's what prompted me to get a cellular plan on my streaming phone, which you should do from the start. I didn't do it because I was just being cheap. Just get a cellular plan on your streaming phone because you need service. I would hotspot my main phone to my streaming phone.
I see. And then
So
you
it
get
was
that
it wasn't
lag,
given enough
yeah.
power. But yeah, I met so many people that night. Let me see if I have a list open real quick.
I'm curious. That's
Let's
pretty
see,
cool.
hold
That's
on.
pretty cool, man.
No, it was a big list on. I actually don't have it open. Never mind.
Nah, you're Gucci.
But there was a big list. I met one of my goats, Violet Myers. I did meet her. I don't know if you're familiar with her work. Did meet Violet Myers. We met Dave Blunt. I actually I have a picture with Dave Blunts.
We talking about this was just recently in LA, right?
Yeah, it was a basketball tournament.
I was there.
You were there.
Yes, I was the drone pilot for the event.
Yeah, you were there.
When you mentioned both names, I was like, wait a second.
You were there.
I was like, Dave Blunts. I was like, yeah.
Well, I was there, and dude, we got some good content, and I didn't get any of it. Like, any of it. I spoke to, like, people I've been watching my whole life, like LSK, a basketball YouTuber, and 2Hype. I spoke to, dude, there's so many people I can't even, like, pin down who I met. I met Vex Bolts. I spoke to Vex Bolts for a minute. I met, dude, I don't even know. So many people, I can't even remember exactly.
I was with Tito because we were going in the back room where all the artists were staging.
Yeah.
And yeah, we ran into Dave Blunts, Neon. We ran into, and I know Tito knows more of these folks than I do. I'm not very familiar with this community like that, but he knew. He's like, dude, you know who so? I was like, nah, put me on, like, educate me. And that event was that was a crazy event. That really was. That
really was. Oh yeah, I spoke to Adam 22 for a good minute. I'm lying. That did not happen. I'm thinking about it. I swear, we just looked at him, actually. I'm completely lying. That did not happen. I made that up in my head.
I briefly, like, but I did speak.
I did not actually speak to Adam 22, thinking about it now.
No, I ran into Danny Duncan's.
I spoke to him, Cameron.
Yes, Cameron.
I spoke to him for a good minute.
Such a cool guy.
He was super cool. I spoke to him for at least 5 minutes on stream, and I didn't get any of it. Didn't get any of it. Didn't even get a frame with a picture of him. So I have an Instagram post up, and there's like 4 people in it. I met like 30 people and talked to all of them. It was so unfortunate.
It's crazy because I was in that room with Tito, and I remember looking at him because he was like, oh, so I was like, dude, I don't know half the people, and that's just not because I don't know you guys or nothing. It's just I'm not familiar with it, and that's just on me. I'm getting to learn. I'm getting to know, and being in the room with all these folks, and then going outside and seeing the people react was different because I'm like, oh shit, okay, in the room, these are just normal individuals too with a goal and a job that they're just trying to do too. But on the outside, I saw the difference. I saw, the energy that people give out to these artists, that, and it's like, okay, if these folks can do it, then the people back home in Oceanside can do it too. So it's like, and it is doable. And I remember just being there too because I was like, I can see all the folks out of Oceanside being here too in these events. Like, why not?
That event, honestly, that whole weekend when I met FaZe that weekend, that was TwitchCon.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was that whole weekend, and honestly, it really opened my eyes to just realize that, like, I already knew this myself, but it really, like, solidified the idea that anybody could do this. These people are normal people.
Yep.
Every single one of these people I spoke to, like, the longer you speak to them and, like, you just, like, look at their mannerisms, how they move, like, how they speak, these are just real people. These are just real people that, like, look at their phone and they just have other people commenting on and liking their posts, and they just get money from content. They are real people that live their own life, that are doing things when the camera's off, like talking to their other friends that aren't on camera. Like, these are just real people with normal feelings, normal lives, families, moms and dads, cousins, aunts, uncles.
Exactly.
Like, everybody.
And that also perfectly describes you as well too, because at the end of the day, outside of the streaming IRL and outside of the artist, you are a human being too, with emotions, feelings, and everything. You go through it like we all do too. So something I like to shine light is that you guys are regular people too, like you and I. And be mindful, be respectful of these folks and their spaces sometimes too. Like, just because, you see them on YouTube or you see them streaming, doesn't give you the right to X, Y, and Z or expect something out of these individuals. That's not how it works, y'all. Everybody put in their hard work. There is a proper way to approach someone. There is a proper way to speak to someone. You're not just going to come up to BEEM and be like, oh, what's up, motherfucker? Like, no, you don't know. I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. And just because you see other people on stream doing that, there's a difference, though. There's a friendship and a relationship that was built. But just don't get it twisted just because you're seeing it on social media or you're seeing on this, that you can approach them the same way. No, we're all people, too. We all got feelings and emotions, too. Like, at the end of the day, if somebody does say something, sometimes it does get to us, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. It is what it is. And, like, we all people, too. We all have feelings. We all have goals that we want to achieve and milestones we want to accomplish. But remember, folks, we're normal people, too.
Yeah.
Trying to make it happen.
Everybody's very normal.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, sorry, a bird
No,
just
I
flew
saw that.
by.
I saw that shit was crazy. Let me check the phone real quick.
Yeah,
I saw that was a big old bird.
yeah, it was a big ass bird.
Oh, we're good. We're on 20 minutes. Coming out real great.
Yeah, it is.
And so getting back to it. So yeah, that's what I like to shine light and show people a more true, raw, genuine side. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, yeah, you're seeing this almost like persona, but it's not a persona. Most of it is it's who you are. That's you.
Yeah,
And it's like, why be such a fake person and then one day get caught lacking, you're acting a whole complete different way and you get called a weirdo. You're like, well, that's not how you act on. So it's like you keep it more natural and true to yourself. That's what keeps it genuine. So I want to ask you too, like, what are some collaborations you're hoping to do one day for streaming or events you're trying to get into or go to?
so I mean, events I want to go to, like in the future when I get up there, big and famous. I would love to do like the big music festivals, like Rolling Loud or like Summer Smash, like be able to stream stuff like that. That'd be super sick. Big collabs I would love to do. Someone actually asked me this recently. I really don't know like big collabs I want to do. I want to be the person who brings the people to me. Like
I like that.
I don't know. I don't want to leech off somebody. I don't like being a leech. I like being my own self because I'm so confident in myself that I can be that person. That I
like
can
that.
be like that main star. So there's not really a lot of big people. Like someone told me like, oh, Stable Ronaldo, would you like to collab with him? Like, oh, I'd love to collab with him, but like, we'll collab with him, like treat him like, oh, Stable Ronaldo, like you're amazing, like, or just like hang out as like a friend. I would much rather just hang out as a friend. Like, I don't know. There's not really a lot of people who I would love to have on stream and just glaze down the whole time and just be like, oh, bro, I'm so happy that you're here. I love you being here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I get where you're coming from because it's yeah, because it's either gonna be like, yeah, you're glazing the individual the entire time, or it's gonna be more of like a friendship thing where you guys are chilling, you guys are having a good time, and it's more of a friendship versus more of a paid workship instead of it looking like just straight work. It's more of a friendship. I see what you mean. I'd rather take that friendship versus than being like me having I don't know, like
dreaming of something. I don't.
so me having like I don't know, I guess like Kanye West right here next to me, like yeah, I don't know what I would say to this man without him saying some weird ass shit. But I love Kanye, but like it's the same thing. It's like what do I say? Am I gonna be like, oh yeah, no, like I want to get to talk to you.
I
yeah,
love
like,
your music so much.
Like I want to get to talk to you. I want to get to know you too. But I see what you mean, though.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. And so for me, as somebody that likes to watch content, and I'm I'm watching your content too. So like when it comes to your edits, who does your edits for your clips? Is that all you?
Yeah, everything. I do my own thumbnails. I do my own YouTube videos. I do my own clips. I do everything. I don't have a single person that helps me other than Ratboy, who's my cameraman. I do everything myself.
And we'll tap in with him right now in a second. But when you do your edits and stuff, like since you're pretty much almost a one-man team.
Yeah.
Besides having the help of Ratboy for your cameraman, how did you learn how to do all this? Was it just trial and error? You kind of just taught yourself?
Well, I mean, I've been like in the content world for so long. I've been making my own YouTube videos since I was in 4th grade.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
okay.
I had a whole YouTube channel, Robbie Wasabi. Those who know, yeah, I would make videos every day. I edited those videos, and I stopped doing that in like middle school. From like 4th grade up until like probably 7th grade, middle school, I was making YouTube videos, and I stopped. I just was a normal kid after that.
I see.
Actually, no. Thinking about it now, I've always been doing something. I always switch back and forth. I was doing the YouTube videos from a 4th grade to 7th grade. Right in 7th grade hit, I get that little mental flip. I'm a whole new human now. I love music. I started working on music. I hear I Decided by Big Sean. I hear Light. It was track 2, Light. The first 3 seconds. Oh my God. I was a kid and I was so hooked. I remember just hearing that little melody in my head. It like, I wanted to recreate it so bad. Just because it was so simple. It was just like, and it just sounded so cool. Like, it still sounds like such a cool melody in my head that I wanted to learn how he made it. So I remember being in like 7th grade looking up these music programs. How do you make music? How do you make melodies? Blah, 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 blah. So I started making beats. I started making tight beats. I have another YouTube channel with that. It's actually on my current BEEM YouTube channel. That's still the same channel. I was making tight beats on there. So many tight beats I uploaded. I started working with other artists. I was making music with Balance, who I've been best friends with since 2nd grade. We've been friends for years.
Yes, sir.
So we started working on music together. He liked writing music way more than I liked writing music. We were supposed to make a mixtape called O Side or No Side, and we had our name was the Untouchables. Yeah, me and Balance were the Untouchables. But I couldn't figure out how to write music, so I would just make the beats. And then eventually Balance started making his own songs, and then I was actually supposed to be Balance. That was my name originally, guys. He stole it from me.
Let's talk about that.
I'm serious.
Let's talk
You stole
about
it from me.
that. What?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to run it back to the very first interview with Balance.
Yep. What did he tell you? Because I'll tell you what, he stole it from me, and I will never forget. And I will never forget it. I will never forget the day he uploaded his first song, original, on SoundCloud. It was this black cover with a little V-Lone logo at the bottom. I remember seeing it, and I was like, wait, what's his artist name? And it was Balance. And I was like,
you guys
whoa.
were like Balance and BEEM, like the Travis Scott song.
Yeah, okay. So it does come from the Travis Scott song. That's exactly where I got it from.
That's what he told me.
He's like, Balance on a beam.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he was Balance and you were BEEM. So I was like, all right, that makes sense.
No, I remember telling him about it because we were looking for names to come up with for that album. And the Untouchables, the O Side or No Side. I'm like, oh, Balance could be pretty cool. And then I remember telling him about that. We had spoke about it for a while. And not too much like in depth about it, but I was just saying it's a cool name, Balance. Then he dropped that song, original. He didn't tell me about it. I did not know he was dropping that song. Had no idea he made that song, which was pretty cool that he did that by himself. But he was under the name Balance. Then I was like, oh, I mean, I was already under the name Karumba. But I don't know. For my rap name, I wanted to change it up. So when he put Balance, I was like, oh, okay then. And it wasn't for a few years where I got BEEM. I didn't get BEEM till a few years later. And I went back. I went back to that song, and I was like, "Is there any other names in this song that would be cool?" And in the same line, Balance on a beam. Yeah, he says BEEM, and I'm like, "Oh, BEEM." But then I type BEEM on my phone. I'm looking at it. I'm like, that doesn't look cool. So I just put an extra E instead of the A to make it BEEM, and I thought it was way cooler. It just looked better. I feel like that was a cleaner name. It's just a word, but it's like original. Yeah, like it's not.
No, I see what you mean.
Not a real word.
I see what you mean, and that's pretty cool, man. Now that you tell that side, it's funny because I'll definitely, if I'm gonna dig into the video and find the clip. I think it's on video or it's audio, but I'll post it on here. Where he said, that's hilarious.
Dude, he'd be lying. He'd be lying. I know he does, because he'd be always changing his story every time I ask him about it. He always changes it. He does not remember. I'm gonna run
another podcast episode with him, and I'm gonna ask him his version too and see.
Dude, I have a really good memory. Like, I can remember days like from A to B from when I was a kid. Like I remember when we first met. He doesn't even remember that. Like I remember everything. He's cooked. But yeah, back to the story. YouTube videos, then right into music, and then I kind of started doing YouTube and music in high school. I remember like freshman year, I started making Minecraft music covers. I don't know. I don't remember if there was a time. I think that might have been a time thing. Like people were making parodies of songs, but with Minecraft lyrics. People were doing that a long time ago. I see. It was funnier. Like people were just doing it for jokes. Like I remember I made I got Minecraft on my mind, the Murder on My Mind remix, and then like we did Lil Tecca Ransom Minecraft version. We did a bunch of Minecraft songs, but that was me actually. I wasn't writing my own songs, but I was taking the songs that were already written and changing up lyrics. So that was the beginning of me actually singing and like being able to structure words and songs.
I see.
So that was like beginning of high school, like freshman year. And then COVID hit, sophomore year. And then, we're all stuck inside. I'm just sitting in my room making beats, nothing really to do. And I'm like, what if I just start making my own music? So then literally right there, when COVID hit, I think it was probably March, April, I started making my own music. I made my first song, Flock. I made the beat myself. I remember it was like 11:30 at night. I'm in my underwear with my beats on, making the beat. And then the next morning, I recorded the song, and then that was my first song, just like that.
Shoot.
Yeah, and that was I
There we
think
go.
2020, and then it's 2026 now. Different path, but I mean, yeah, it was really music for the longest time. For the longest time, I mean, music's always gonna be a part of my life.
No, 100%.
You see in my room, like we got all this foam right here. We
It's a
got
nice setup.
music records right here, music records right there. Everything in my room, about every decoration in my room is almost music related. I got Ice Spice,
Yeah.
Kanye, Travis Scott, more Yee, Ice Spice, Astro World, Kanye. Like I got music stuff everywhere. I got guitars everywhere. I got a guitar
Yes, sir.
right there, a guitar over there.
There we go.
Music's always gonna be a part of my life. It's like one of the biggest parts of my life. Like I just love music so much, and I'm happy that like I was able to kind of bring it over to streaming because we've done some music streams, music related streams.
That's what I wanted to talk about too. Is the music stream. So you already touched on that. That's
Yeah.
no, and that's awesome, man. And honestly, like one thing that I would say to you is continue to do what you're doing. Continue to keep streaming because at the end of the day, I can't wait till people see this episode. This episode is going to be worldwide. So the beauty of this, I was just showing the analytics to everybody on Instagram. So if you guys go on Instagram and type in Around the Loop podcast, check my stories. I usually update it almost every day. I'll put something new. I just posted analytics, and I'm all over the world. I'm in countries and places I've never heard of. I've never would have imagined. And just to see that the show's out there is wild because I don't know anybody out there.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for making it possible. You know, if it wasn't for you guys and everybody else, I wouldn't be here where I'm at. So I really appreciate everybody, all the supporters. And at the end of the day, you never know who you're inspiring around the world. It's not just around the loop, it's around the world.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this. So my question to you is what words of advice do you have for folks that want to get into streaming or into music or just into anything in general?
So my advice, honestly, Shia LaBeouf said it the best. Just do it. Just like watching that video as a kid, you were like, dude, this guy's so cringe. What is he? Just do it. Oh, just do it. You're like, dude, this is such a funny joke. But like really watching that video, like, guys, just fucking do it, bro.
True.
Like, just go out there and do something. And don't do it for the wrong reasons. Don't, if you're streaming, just because you see this person streaming and it makes them look cool, so you think it's going to make you look cool or you want to get money out of it, don't do it like that because you're never going to get anywhere big. And when you do, people are going to know that you're just fake, that you're fake. You're not doing it for the love of the game. Like I was saying, I've been doing this stuff, YouTube videos, since I was a little kid. Been doing music since I was a kid. All this stuff has been with me like my whole life. This is my life. Like this is what I care about so much. And I hate seeing people that like to do this just for clout. So do it for the right reasons, but do it if you really want to. If you really want to, just do it, but do it for the right reasons.
I appreciate that so much. And honestly, thank you for those words of encouragement, those words of wisdom, because you never know, like I said, who's watching this. At the end of the day, we might inspire the next videographer, next artist, next streamer. You never know because at the end of the day, you inspire one person, that person inspires another. And there's that famous quote is you can't change the world overnight, but you can change the world one person at a time. And that's where it starts.
Yeah.
And it starts with people like us that are out there like, hey, we started this from nothing. I started this podcast from nothing. You started streaming and music from nothing. So it's like to show people that anything is possible. If you're motivated, you gotta want it. You gotta go out there and want this. You want this bad. It's how bad you want it is how you're gonna get rewarded at the end of it. That's just how it is. There is no quick money for this. There's no quick money in podcasting, quick money in music. I mean, there might be for some sort of like record label deal. If that happens, congratulations. If not, it's all good. But there is no quick money with this. A lot of it is long term. It's a long term like run.
Long term consistency.
Yeah, slow and steady is what it is.
It's really consistency. And I'll tell you what, when I see like my numbers, when I see myself not performing as well as I want to, the only person I can blame is myself.
I see.
There's nobody to blame but yourself because in 2026, it is so easy to be famous. And I'm not famous yet. And I can completely blame that though. And I can take full accountability that I'm just not as consistent as I need to be. And the people that I do see being consistent, guys, these people literally soar to the moon. All you need to do is be consistent. Post clips every day. That's all you have to do. If you do that, I'm telling you, when I did that consistently, numbers just go up, 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 up. It doesn't stop until you stop. So that's
true.
That's really what it is. You just need to make sure you're locked in. That's pretty much what it is.
No, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And I want to let you guys know, where can they find you, just in case they want to tap in with you on your streams? So I can put this on here and let people know.
Like I said, I go by BEEM, but you can find me everywhere under BEEM Ski with 3 eyes. Everywhere. Kick, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. You can find me everywhere.
We'll put it all here.
Yeah.
I got you. So thank you so much for being on this episode of part 1 with BEEMski, with BEEM, the one and only. And I'm telling you, part 2 is going to be a lot better because we might even be out there streaming with him. I might be out there one day just with him, just to tap in, just to check it out. Bring the cowboy out to a stream. Who knows? But thank you guys for tuning in on this episode of Around the Loop podcast, and it's a wrap. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Awesome, bro.
It was awesome. Thank you so much.